FuerzaDON has been showing up the last few weeks, particularly a few times, making us stay on this bracket for quite a long time. But that's kind of how you need to play some of those matchups with Shulk. And Shulk is another character that's very annoying in terms of being able to keep people out. Thing is, though, single hit character and versus the focus attack user. And honestly, I like the way BroKen's already approaching the game by giving up a stock within 10 seconds. There you go.
Dude, I was about to make a comment about how his his gameplay is kind of toxic right now. But man, he really, where's it not? Look, Shulk is broken. We all saw that, right? He hit BroKen once, and that was it.
Shulk is so good. He just existed, and this man jumped off screen. And I like, you know what? I was gonna try really hard to be professional starting this week. I was going to try and do it today. But there's not much to say when it's like, approach me through all these shotgun nuts. And you know what? This dude has a whole stock up. Fuerza can stare at you the whole time. BroKen, you're the one who has to approach. What are you doing?
Honestly, if I'm FuerzaDON, like I would just make a point here. Just don't do anything. Like, look, he's just throwing out some, some of those big disjoints that Shulk has at their disposal. That nair, that back air repeatedly. He's really not making a good effort to not get hit by these projectiles, though. Like, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's like, here's the thing with that too. Wow, okay, I think BroKen's pretty much committed to the idea of this whole first game, right? You play this way, maybe you get into Fuerza's head, and then you play properly after that. But if, you keep making mistakes off stage, that time at least you got killed by your opponent, and that's gonna be a 2-stock lead. Look, just run off, just run off for me really quick. Can we go to game 2?
I mean, we may as well. This is our. There we go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was rough. Like, listen, I understand the Ryu pick when you're dealing with a character like Shulk. With Ryu having those stronger projectiles, it makes sense for him to just, try to spam those a little bit. Shulk struggles with projectiles. That's why some characters like Rob can really mess him up. Like, Rob can't necessarily box with Shulk the same way, but if he's got that laser and that gyro on there, he can create a lot of problems. So I can understand the pick for going Ryu, but that was not a good game.
Yeah, true. And another good thing that happens with the Ryu, too, is that the Shoryuken is actually stronger on Ryu, and the Tatsu is also stronger on Ryu. So you don't have to work as hard to potentially fight around Shield Monado. All you got to do is just get yourself into that one window where you get rid of it, and then you blow them up. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do in a -3 matchup. Hey, man, look, not what you did. That's for damn sure. So, hope the BroKen talking directly to us in chat. Oh, wait, does that count as coaching?
I mean, no, I don't know if we have that rule, but don't know what I'm doing and it's supposed to do with a -3 matchup.
It is a very bad matchup. That is 100%. I didn't think of it as -3, but I mean, hey, this, in the eyes of the beholder, sometimes things are a little bit different, and he's gonna decide to change it back up to Ken, more combo heavy based, more quick burst damage output, sacrificing a little bit of KL power. But let's be real, if things go the same way it did the last game, man might be going packing.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably definitely the case. I do think Ken probably, I know Ryu can struggle here, but with Ken, at least he can put a lot of pressure onto the shield of FuerzaDON, but the problem is that you got to find a way to stay extremely patient, not get caught up in some of his mess. Like right there, that was nice little combo, nice little 38%. But the problem is you got to really take your time. You got to just not push the advantage. You don't want to overextend, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, if Fuerza's playing this properly, too, because Fuerza recognizes the fact, all I got to do is you just single-hit interaction, you don't want to fight focus, and you don't want to get big combo damage, or you can run right up on somebody who Look, I'm not surprised at all BroKen did the buffered option. Well, off of neutral get-up, you can actually pre-buffer Shoryuken, which is the truest form of wake-up DP in this game.
Dude, he is going for these Shoryukens. Honestly, I don't blame him, man. I mean, FuerzaDON's definitely jumping around a lot here, so he's just trying to catch him on a straight hit.
Yeah, now Shield's on deck. Be careful. Just basically at this point, Fuerza doesn't have to worry about much. He's not going to die to a jump call Shoryuken. Now that it's gone with Speed or Smash Monado, a straight hit might work out for BroKen. This is at least a much closer match so far.
Right. Here we go, man. Oh, wow, dude. He had to have, thrown out a back air. That actually was caught his foot. I can't believe he actually got the stock on that. But yeah, FuerzaDON here now with a lead. This is looking like a much better game, though. I believe BroKen still has plenty of time to figure out some counterplay here, try to turn this around, but it certainly is tough.
Yeah, and I think the thing that happened with that last stock too, oh my god, look, eventually it'll work, right? Eventually one's gonna just hit, so with the short you can finally catch the anti-air, But something that I was reminded of with that up air is that beats focus attack as well. So FuerzaDON basically just put it in BroKen's head. Just remember, you can't focus attack land every time. Even though you did a fair there, I'm going to be able to punish that too.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And BroKen's still just struggling to get anything going here. I mean, all right. I mean, yeah, this is definitely tough. He's definitely got to wait for FuerzaDON to, like, you know, stop moving around here. He's got to hold his shield a little bit more. Be patient with the shield. Shield lasts a decent amount of time, so you may as well just, like, try to find your openings.
Sometimes you got to change up the tactics, add the tactical crouching in the middle of it, right? Just start sitting there, maybe try to play some mind games. But I think, like, we saw it from Fuerza the past few weeks. Fuerza is completely fine with playing passive and patient, because when you burst too much on a character like Ken, you take 40 to 50%. Sometimes you just die off of one combo. So you have to play it slow. You have to look for that one opening, because sword characters don't like when somebody's up close and personal who can get big damage like that.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, right now he's got the lead by 0.2%. So, I mean, if he really didn't want to commit to anything, he didn't have to. Okay, that shield.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Actually, look, Smash Monado on deck here. One of those anti-air short use will actually KO. So Fuerza needs to watch out for his jumps. Okay, mixing it up and catching the back air and BroKen. Ladies and gentlemen, as his first lead of the set, you won't be able to keep it very long if you do that, but, oh, 39%.
39% is pretty good. I mean, honestly, he just needs one more opening, and then Shulk is essentially at kill percentage.
Yeah, pretty much. And, like, you stay in Smash Monado for too long, too. One string could bring you to maybe 70 or so. I don't know if it'll KO, but I've seen Ken's carry people up to those platforms off of fair strings and then get a high % KO. So Fuerza's got to watch out for those Monado usages too, even with the stock up.
Yeah, no, Smash Art definitely has to be something he's aware of. Because you were right. If he actually had that Smash Art up and Ken got his little opening, you know, the couple of down tilts into the Shoryuken or whatever, that would have 100% been the stock. Because that move's already got crazy knockback as it is. Kills fairly consistently around 70 to 80%. So, I mean, now you give him, like, extra knockback. Yeah, that's the stock for sure.
Yeah, and now it's approaching 3 minutes. This is not a thing I thought I'd ever say in this matchup, but going for a high recovery, you got to watch out for that landing. Yeah, after the end of that too, it's pretty obvious you already used up quite a bit of the focus. But like I think it's about a 2-second charge for full. So you react to that, you put that forward air out, and you just cover the ledge.
Yeah, dude, he actually almost got that shield break. Would have actually closed out the stock for sure, because all I got to do is just walk forward. He'll just fall right off the platform. But yeah, this is definitely getting a little bit nerve-wracking here. BroKen has got to find a way to get that opening, get that damage built up. Oh, he could have gotten a little bit of something else out of that, but I think it was just good DI from Don.
Yeah, good job. I was about to say that. Good DI from FuerzaDON. A lot of people don't understand the SDIs and DIs you need to do to get away from those strings, and it's pretty easy to like read someone's defensive options. Oh, that actually killed. I think that might have DI mixed them up, because let me look back at this on stream. I think he crossed them up at the last second on that on the Shoryu. So he put himself on the left-hand side of FuerzaDON, which actually ended up leading to him probably holding in, and he ended up going straight up for it. Yeah, no, he was on the opposite side. That was. I don't know if that was intentional, but you take that.
No, definitely you take that. I mean, I know just not too long ago we had BroKen in the chat saying I don't know what I'm supposed to do in a -3 matchup, but apparently the answer is go Ken and just wait. Don has to try and figure out like a different approach to things. Like he's got these great disjoints. He's got to do some spacing a little bit better. I know some Shulks like to go. They like to go ham and just throw out hitbox after hitbox, because they can kind of afford to do that against some characters. But if you hold your shield, you can find your opening. And Ken is a character that when he gets an opening that he's able to exploit, it turns into stocks. It turns into 30 to 40 to 50% damage depending on the string sometimes. So Don's definitely got to make a bit of a change going into this game 3. But it's do or die. Whatever player loses, man, they're done with the bracket. Winner moves on to top 8.
Yeah, I think a big part of like what FuerzaDON's doing is actually pretty good with the whole passive play. I think the thing that happened in that last game was the ledge traps in the like closing out the stocks off stage weren't happening. So let's see if FuerzaDON actually goes off stage this time and challenges one of those side Bs he's been letting go for free and go out there and punish it with a forward air this time. Because he's mostly just covering it at ledge forward air, assuming like maybe a focus attack is coming. But you can punish that Shoryu pretty easy. I mean, excuse me, the Tatsu pretty easy.
Yo, BroKen actually looks like he's got a little bit of movement going on here. Oh my God, is that a stock? Okay, almost getting the 0 to death. And what I do like though, and you know, you can feel however way you want about it, but he is throwing out these taunts and these teabags like mid-set between stocks and stuff like that because he's trying to get into his opponent's head. Honestly, Don looks a little flustered right here. Just getting caught up. That's what you got to do, man. Shulks love to short hop into aerials, and if you have a move like Shoryuken that can punish the hell out of it, you definitely try to utilize that. We saw him throw those Shoryukens out a lot in game 2, missing on more than like half of them. But when he connected, it got stocks.
You already know me, man. I'm not one to ever complain about that. If you essentially get into somebody's head, you won. That's a big part of the match. It's in fighting games, that's its own tactics. And if you get frustrated by it, that's on you. You have 7 minutes to play. You can take a second. You could cool yourself down. But I agree. After that really kind of weird opening that BroKen was doing before with all those Shoryus, he's essentially just been making Fuerza approach, and that's exactly where Kevin wants you to be.
Ooh. Kind of a difficult spot here. I mean, so far after taking the stock, he hasn't put any damage down on the FuerzaDON. Don could find a way to turn this all around right here. Great focus attack. Actually going to be able to get back to the stage 100% even, but still no percentage, no extra credit to speak of here.
Yeah, there's that offstage play I was expecting from before. That time though, BroKen mixed it up and went for the focus attack instead of using the Tatsu. So you see that BroKen looked around it, but I mean, you can cancel that into Tatsu. I don't know if that was in the back of his head, but decided to go for a full charge down smash directly in front of him and not doing anything afterwards. That's a hard punish.
Well, here we go. Finally starting to get a little bit of percentage on here. 25%. Okay, 32. Throwing out these Tatsus a little bit more often. Look at that. Look at that damage, man. 58% so far. I mean, Don has to be careful. Like, especially right here. He gets those up tilts, those soft up tilts or whatever. I mean, he can definitely get a Shoryuken here. Probably close out the stock. It depends on just how FuerzaDON, you know, starts DIing. Looks like he's been on point with some of his DIs here a little bit.
Yeah, now trying to switch up the Buster, hopefully find a couple of those straight hits again. Seems like Fuerza's like, you know what, I'm going to go back to that passive playstyle. You see he's just kind of running away. He's looking to punish a Tatsu or a dash attack, some type of whiff aerial, and he's not getting the openings he was looking for, though. BroKen's like, well, I see that you're doing that, but I'm also in plenty of good position to punish you after you make that mistake anyways.
And here comes those Shoryuken trains, man. He's going to throw these out repeatedly. He knows FuerzaDON likes to approach in the air. But this could be, okay, going to be able to get back to ledge, no problem. But still, man, BroKen has to keep in mind they do not have to approach. Dial it back. Allow FuerzaDON to approach at every single instance.
Yep, I think BroKen decided entirely just stopping using any type of Hadouken pressure too, because he doesn't want to give Fuerza, never mind, that one opportunity to find that jump in to punish him for it, and decided to go for zoning literally after I mentioned it. Now all of a sudden the game's back to even. Yeah,
roughly. I mean, oh, that backer would have been huge. But so is that Shoryuken. Going to be able to take a nice strong lead here, 91%. Let's see if we can get a little more extra credit this time around. Last time we got 8.1%. I believe it was just off the down smash because he pointed out that he didn't get the Tatsu after it. So, I mean, we'll see. Definitely need a little bit of something here because, honestly, you just don't want to allow Shulk to have any sort of openings, any sort of chances.
Yeah, this is a best of 3 pre-top 8, so whoever happens to blow it here, watch your shield. That pressure gets so big. Oh, and punishes him on the cross-up with the back air, too, recognizing he was going to just smash that down tilt on the way in. We are at the last stock in what is quite literally one of the most ridiculous ways to start our block. But this match, hey, both of them playing it properly. I don't really disagree with either approach. They're both trying to play super safe. BroKen maybe a little bit more on the mental side, but so far it's been working.
Right. I mean, it is still very close here. I mean, it's been the same situation, both stocks so far, where Ken will take the stock, and then FuerzaDON kind of just grinds out, takes a little bit of damage, but still finds a way to take out that stock, and then BroKen just builds up more damage from there. Dude, I want a teabag counter. I need to know how many times BroKen has actually thrown that out.
Take a shot for every time you go to the hospital for alcohol poisoning. My goodness. Hey, honestly, I want to see BroKen punish one of these jumps because he was looking for an air dodge down to try and catch that downer before. You see he's looking for right now. He wants to downer and destroy you really bad. But Fuerza has just been jumping a lot, and a lot of them just been empty jumps with no punish, and that's going to do it. That back air with Smash Monado 100% will kill in that position. Doesn't matter your DI, and Fuerza puts himself back in top 8 once again.